What's up, everybody? Alex O Crypto here. What's up? Shout out to you guys. How we all doing? Holy smokes, lots of people in the chat today. We went skydiving yesterday and we survived. We are back. Bitcoin's not falling like I was out of the sky. It is somewhat staying stable. It is the weekend. Volume's low. We will get some ideas on the Bitcoin. But first, let's shout out to you guys. Darren does things in the chat. Thank you for the birthday wishes. It does seem like I had an amazing day. I went skydiving. I went to a giant speaker called Eckhart Tolle about spiritual living, mindset stuff, you know. What a day. No complaints whatsoever. Happy 33rd. Thank you guys for the birthday wishes. I greatly appreciate it. Slam Banjo says Gala as well. Okay, we will look at Gala. I got Gala pulled up. Jonathan Schaefer, I'm going to throw my earbuds on and listen to the otter speak. Thank you for being here, Jonathan Schaefer. Shout out to you, my friend. Now we got Kate Sunmura. Let's go, baby. Yeah, buddy. And TRD Farmer came just to say hello. Throwing the like button down. Jake is in the chat. What's up, Jake? My main man. How are we doing? Hope you're doing well. We're going to jump into these charts. But first of all, we have to do one thing. We got to do one thing here. We're going to have to watch me jump out of a plane, okay? I hope you're all ready for this. I hope this works. But this is me. I'm flying, all right? They're dropping me out of the plane. And I hope you're all doing well. But Bitcoin has failed to drop. But we are looking right now like we can fly. We were Superman. We were all those things over the ocean, flying like an eagle. So I hope you're all doing well. I was having a fun time flying out of a plane. So I'd like to share some of the life, with the Otter Gang, because you guys help me help you. So thank you so much for being here. Yeah, it was quite. That's not a banana hammock. Boom, boom, boom. So we're going to keep dropping beats. We're going to keep looking at the charts. There's nothing that rhymes with beats and charts if you got one. Beats, streets, sheets, you know. We're going to keep looking at this stuff. Stay informed. Bitcoin has had an amazing pump. We are flying to the moon. Where we stop, nobody knows. We can see we're on a clear, violent uptrend. We thought we were going to get lower here and put in a lower high, but that does not seem to be the case. The case seems to be that Bitcoin doesn't care about bank failures. It loves money printing, and it's shooting up all the way to this new level. Well, what can we look for this coming week? What to expect? I know we have some news coming out. We got that dreaded interest rate thing that tends to move markets quite a lot lately. We are extremely overbought. That is one thing we need to know, okay? But we're going to look at Bitcoin. We're going to look at Market Cipher. We're also going to look at Gala, Matic, Link, and Dot. So throw your alts in the chat. Thank you so much for being here. Shout out to Felix. Felix, did you just miss the video? Well, we'll be playing some Diablo 4 later and trading the charts at the same time. So I hope you're all doing well. Let's jump into the corn. Let's pull up some ideas, some thoughts, Market Cipher. But we can see that we're clearly overbought, right? So if we're going to go to the 5-day, we'll start at the 5-day. Oh, look, there's an otter. We're going to work our way. And we can see here, apparently there's something calling for BTC to be at 1 million within the next 90 days. That is wild. Tap 28K, then down to 25 again. Prayer hands. So let's take a look at our key levels. I see no vid. I pulled up the vid on the charts. Hopefully here's me jumping. Wow! I think that's it. You can all see the video, right? You can see all the video. Flying like an eagle. I did eventually get a giant booger that flopped out of my nose. It's hard to see here, but there is. I'm sure someone could find it if you really, really want to see it. There is a booger that flies out of my nose. It was pretty fun. But yeah, skydiving. Recommend it. Highly recommend it. It's nothing like it, okay? So let's jump into the charts. We got to keep everybody informed. So we look here. We can see Bitcoin has come up to new highs. It is trying to attempt to break into this level here, right? This is where it's trying to break into. We have a key level that's blocking us. We've marked that out from before. This is going to get messy for 1 second, but we can see it's called the big level right here. The big level, this 28,800, okay? This is the big, juicy volume, golden pocket level of where the price needs to get above. Now, we've come close, but no cigar, okay? So we're going to go over, this is our trading ideas, and then we also have the massive level below us here at 25,200, okay? So these are, we'll adjust these levels in between. We'll get rid of those. But note to self that these right here, this 28.8 and this 25.2 is now our key levels. We're going to be in between here until we break through either one. If we break and flip this as support, we will range within here. If we pop through here, we will create higher highs and continue upwards, right? But this level is our key level of resistance, and this is our key level of support. So make sure to note them on your charts as we get into this, right? So without further ado, let's go to the 5-day. We'll look at market Cipher. Extremely overbought, okay? Extremely overbought, pretty high up. We got to be patient here, right? We can see that the stochastic is making higher highs alongside with us making higher highs, and this is kind of making a lower low if we fail to continue upwards, right? So we got to be careful of that as well. He made $1 million bet on it also. There's someone calling for a stupid BTC price. Remember, guys, BTC fundamentals say that this year is not meant to be a bull cycle, but the calm before the storm. Yes, this is an accumulation period. Then we have the halving next March. So be very cautious. Try to grab some Bitcoin at some good prices, but likely for a retracement eventually. When it will happen, we don't know, but we're going to try to read the charts and give you guys the best possible chance to catch these moves. If you caught this long, pay yourself, but we're looking for shorts. I did a stupid degen short yesterday just for my birthday. It did not work out. So practice good risk management. Make sure to always be mindful of what you're doing, and let's continue. So as we see here, we are back into the red on the stochastics. Money flow is still in the green, okay? Money flow is still in the green on the 2-day here, and it's looking very positive, right? How can we deny that this is not positive? We came down, we semi-bottomed, we had banks fail, and then all of a sudden Bitcoin, the money printer went on, and we popped like crazy. So we're up here on the daily looking at this, and what can I see? Well, for me, I can see these higher highs, and I don't see very significant signs of slowing down, right? I see that we've popped up. We're continuing to the upside. Money flow is now curving up. It's hard to, let's zoom in here. It's now curving up on the daily and attempting at the 0, which is very bullish if it does pop above here, right? So very much a lot of bullish signals. Obviously, right now, my friends, volume is low, right? It's the weekend. People are relaxing. We've had a lot of euphoria with this massive pump on Bitcoin, right? So right now, it's cooling off a little bit. We did get a nice little wick down, which I was probably in the air for skydiving, but we need to be patient right now and wait for what the markets are going to tell us, right? Lots of people are making crazy bets. All of a sudden, Bitcoin's going to the moon. We're pumping like crazy just because we broke 25 too. Well, that's great and all, but we have some levels to get above in order to continue upwards, right? So we'll look for a retracement level. we'll look for a possible short entry, and we'll continue that way. So as we go into the 20, the 18, the 16, these higher term hourly time frames, we can see that it's overbought and curling over, which is bearish within the next 3 to 4 days, okay? Because naturally, if this wants to continue upwards, it's gotta curl up, or it's gonna curl over, right? But you can see this orange line right here is the overbought level on the momentum waves on market Cipher. So it is coming up and touching it, right? It has gone above. If we look back, it has gone above on this massive pump that we had from before, right? So this doesn't mean that Bitcoin can't continue upwards, right? But it's right here right now, and it's looking to head downwards, not looking to go upwards. And this is on the middle term time frames, right? We can see that we do have a curl over on the stochastic, and the VWAP's coming up to challenge the zero. Money flow is still remaining in the red, right? So we need to make sure that we're practicing good risk management, and especially in these volatile areas when there's very much an uncertain consolidation period of trend, right? We are heading upwards, but we're not in a bull market. We're not really in a bear market anymore. We're more in a sideways market. So we need to practice very strong risk management. Watch the charts, look for our entries, trust our TA, look for those divergences, multiple confluences in order to jump into a trade, right? Obviously, if you press long down here and you just let it ride, well, you're a champion. But it's not as simple as it looks. And there's got to be a lot of FOMO in the chat. I know there's FOMO in this chat because I have a bit of FOMO of missing this move, right? Naturally, you wish you caught this move. Now are you questioning, oh, I didn't buy enough Bitcoin. Oh, I need to acquire more Bitcoin, blah, 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 blah. Naturally, you're going to feel that way. Naturally. But the thing is that Bitcoin price can come down. There is hope. And this is all positive news for Bitcoin in the long term, right? We can look at momentum. There is a long-term bearish divergence on the long-term momentum here on the 12th. So we need to watch these things. The price is coming up. Momentum slowly coming down. Money flow is in the red. So this is just the long-term time frame or the medium-term time frames, right? So we can watch this and keep an eye on it. But I don't believe that Bitcoin can just go straight all the way up, all the way until the moon, right? We need some sort of healthy retracement. Pardon me. So as we get into the 8, the 6, the 5, we can see that we got this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful kind of bearish divergence forming. It's very much weak. It's not that strong. You can see it's even barely there. So I would not be looking to trade this bearish divergence. See on the 4 hour, we have this here where we have higher highs and lower lows, right? But it's very, very tight. Like you're stretching it with this stuff, right? This can bring us down though, right? This can bring us down. And as you can see, we had a little bit of a wick down here, and this is looking a little bit bearish right now. So it is the weekend. Volume is not always our friend, right? It's not always our friend. And how can we see that? Well, let's go to the 1 hour. Let's pull this out and let's look at the volume. Volume has been intense, okay? Intense. You can see here, when volume is at this level, Bitcoin moves, right? Bitcoin moves. Well, then we curl. You can see that level. Now we've come down. We've stayed flat, and then we've had that pop downwards, maybe to grab some liquidation on the longs, most likely, or maybe to get people feeling bearish and jump into some shorts so it can pop the price up and grab the shorts, right? We are looking to come down here. It's looking like it's looking to curl over, but let's be patient. You can see money flow on the 1 hour is coming out. Stochastics was overbought, now is coming down. Look for this to move its way down on the price action overall. And.com, what's up? How are you doing? Shout out to you. Thank you for being here. DH Ping, Slam Banjo, are you saying dipping? Thank you for being here. And.com. We're going to keep an eye on Bitcoin because we're curious to where it's going to go. I think we got a little bit of a retracement overdue here, but look at us go. We're moving downwards right now. Where can we bounce off of? Do we have some levels? Yeah, yes, we do. Let's take a look here. So this is our key level right here at 25.2, right? 25.2 that we've been talking about. Right at the beginning of the stream. 25.2. We need to get below 25.2. When volume settles, that's when market makers go in and take stops out and late longs and shorts. Exactly right. See, someone who got long right here, they're like, yeah, look at me, I'm riding it up. They got you, right? Right? Everybody going short right here, they came back up, they got you, right? So make sure you pay yourselves on the way down or on the way up and practice good risk management. That means having a healthy stop loss, maybe less margin, less leverage in order to give yourself some more space, right? If I'm in short here, and I know the big level of resistance is up here, well, maybe I go for a swing trade and I aim for 25.2 here, right? The risk to reward is not as good, but you're more safe. With less margin, with less leverage, you're able to do a trade like this and not lose as much capital if you do lose, right? So there are trades to be had, but you can adjust your margin and your leverage in order to give yourself a bit more room on your stop loss in order to catch a move, right? So you can see overbought, upwards momentum here, right? Upwards momentum here, voop, voop, voop. Downwards momentum here, divergence, right? Stochastics overbought, curling down, money flow coming in and down, right? This could be very bearish signals, right? Very bearish signals. Top of a push, right? So careful, Bitcoin could go to $1 million, but these are things that we look for on our charts in order to build confluence, in order to become more profitable, right? To get into that trade, to pay yourself early and let the rest of it ride, right? So, like I said, two key levels here. We got 28.8 and we got 25.200. And these are the levels I'll be looking to trade. Now, can we trade sideways in between here? Absolutely. It's quite a big gap, right? Quite a big gap. 3K is quite a big gap. But look how much. Where's the Austin Powers $1 million? Where's the Austin Powers emoji? That's the one. That's the one. And.com, have you been skydiving? I went skydiving for my birthday yesterday. Let me know in the chat if you've been skydiving. Wild. Absolutely wild. Look at this. Fibby. Pulling the fib. Yeah. If I'm looking for a bounce here, I'm probably going to look at the 0.5 here. Let's pull it from a little bit lower. Let's go from here. 382.5. Yeah. See, for me right now, this is a hard level to pull. We can zoom in even more if you'd like and get some degen levels, but we can see we're bouncing around here. So pull here from here. Well, here's your setup. Even from here. We're bouncing off the golden pocket right now of the local range, right? Risky trading, right? But scalpable. We have a big volume gap here, though. So I'd be looking down here. This would be my next trade setup if I'm looking for a long. 26.765 for a bounce, possibly. Low volume, right? So we got to be patient here. It's the weekend. We've had a massive move up. People are fearful. They're FOMOing in. They're trading like wild people who jump out of airplanes. So We need to be cautious here. We need to trade the ranges, right? We don't have much volume up here, so it's hard. It's very hard. Volume traded up here. It's very hard to take a good reading on where we're at right now. We have this top here, right? We have this bottom here. So if we want to just trade support and resistance, well, we have highs and lows here, and we could trade this range in between here, right? So just be patient. I would sit on my hands. I wouldn't be trading here. I'd be waiting for a reaction to the downside or the upside. There's a lot of things pointing bearish, but over the weekend, if it's pointing bearish and there's low volume, it's resetting all this stuff in order to come up during the time when there's volume, right? So we need to be careful. We've had massive move up. Look at the volume over the past days. Massive moves up, right? So over the weekend, maybe they reset in order to throw another spanner, wrench, shifter into our charts and pump upwards, right? There's no doubt you can scalp this, but it's a time to practice good risk management and pay yourselves and wait for further confirmation. Where's the Austin Powers emoji? Mrs. Otter, say hi. Did you jump out of a plane yesterday? Did you jump out of a plane yesterday?
Yeah. Yes, I did.
She jumped out of a plane yesterday. Mrs. Otter, daredevil extraordinaire. And Mama Otter. Mama Otter jumped out of a plane like a legend yesterday. For her 60th. So none of you guys got an excuse. I showed them the video of me getting snot. Yes, please. One more time for the legendary friends of the Alex O Crypto Show. Elbow reveal, they said, Amy. Yeah, your elbow got in. Hold my hand. I'm telling you, the wind felt like it was going in my nose, in my brain, and then out my ears all at the same time. It was wild. I should have worn earplugs or something, but okay, let's get to the charts. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be sharing too much. So Bitcoin, like we're saying, we're looking for the market makers. Mrs. Otter is like an awesome neighbor in that show with Tim the Toolman Taylor. Yeah. Over the fence. You are the awesome neighbors. She just brought more coffee. Oh, hand reveal. That's my head. Thanks. I'm a good otter, I swear. Okay. Back to the charts. So yeah, you can scalp this range, but be patient out here. We're gonna look for tool time. It's tool time. Tim the Tool Time Taylor. Oh, that show's awesome. I'm a carpenter, so I love that show. Grew up with it. I mean, amazing. Tim Allen, man, what a legend. Can we get a bounce? Get some. Tool Time Otter, here we go. I'm a carpenter by trade, trading the charts, extracting profits, paying myself daily, trying to help you guys do the same. Got quite a bit of tools for just moving to Australia. I went and binge shopped a bunch of tools. So we are below the VWAP. Look for it. If you're looking for a short entry and you're scalping, maybe turn on the VWAP here, right? Look for price to work its way back up, bounce off the VWAP, head down in confluence with a golden pocket, right? This could be a juicy trade, right? Look at that. Bounce back up, hit that VWAP, short it, right? Practice good risk management. Pay yourself early. Don't use too much leverage, right? There's always trades to be had here. A little patience, a little emotional control. Maybe trade with a little bit less margin, a little bit less of the capital, and practice a bit, right? There's always trades to be had. But we're going to go over and look at Gala because people want to look at Gala. I sound like an old croaky man there. So, let's look at Gala. Poof. Gala. Zooming in on Gala. We've had 2 boxes, multiple levels of support. So we're going to move this one down. We're going to get rid of this one. I'm going to get rid of all these lines. And we're going to put a line here. New top. Okay? So, what does Gala look like? We zoom out. We can see that Gala has come out of the depths. It's pumped again. We turn on our VRVP. We can see that all the volume's mostly traded here. Cool. Good to know, Alex. How do I trade this? So, let's go into the daily. Let's look. Okay, we can see we've popped above the 0 line. Money flow is curving up. Stochastic has a lot of room to the upside. Okay, so there's still quite a bit of room to the upside here. So it does have room to continue upwards, right? We can see as we get into this lower term time frames, Gala's come up to this box and popped down. Now, is it trying to flip this level to support? Well, this is our level that we've had for quite some time here. This is the range that we were trading in from before. Bless you, Mrs. Otter. Bless you, Mrs. Otter. She's sneezing. Sorry about that, guys. She just can't stop sneezing. So Gala's come up. It's trying to... These in-between levels here have prices pushed up quite dramatically through these areas, right? So now that we've come up to this area, we're looking to long from the bottom of this range where it is right now, and obviously short from the top. So we'll pull over the volume. We'll see what's going on here. We have a clear point of control. And like I said, this huge volume node here is trying to keep us up. Can it come down? Absolutely. But we're definitely looking for Gala to hold this and continue upwards, right? So we've had an easy move up. Now, can we control this and continue upwards to the mid 5-cent area, right? Something to keep an eye on for Gala. Let's go into the 1 hour and let's take a closer look. So you can see pumped up, flipped, it held. Now it's trying to hold again, right? This can be a possible long entry coming down on Gala. We can pull a fib from here to here. We can see that there is a level down here that we can look to trade. Also, if we zoom out a little bit more, let me go back again and pull that volume. Yep. So note that we have a big level of support here, right? So there's volume here as well. So this would be my bounce level. And then below us, obviously, is our point of control. So yeah, that's my thoughts on Gala. I'd look for it to come down. And if it does come up, right, this is our shorting or our longing area, right? If we're going to continue upwards, this is our longing area. And we're going to be targeting the 5 cents, 56. How do you say that? 5 cents, 661. Okay, 0.056. 0.056, sorry. I always have trouble reading numbers that have too many zeros or numbers, or, you know. So look for us to come down here if we curl over, just like Bitcoin is slowly starting to do. We're looking for Bitcoin to have a bounce. You can see Matic's kind of following suit. So look for it to to come down, and it's going to get stopped out here or here, right? So if you jump in, maybe ladder in, and you have good risk management to the downside, below the point of control, I'd definitely be looking for the point of control to hold here, right? So look for it to come up, bounce, and then head up and attempt for these highs, at minimum these highs here that it just put in, right? So form a double top and maybe head down if Bitcoin decides to do the same, right? So that's my thoughts on Gala. I hope that helps with Gala. We're going to go over and take a look at Link now. I love Link. Link is an awesome project. I'm bullish on Link. So make sure to add these Gala levels to your chart. If you haven't, I will save this and I will share it in the Discord. And if you haven't subscribed and liked this video, please do so. It's my birthday still in North America, okay? It was my birthday in Australia because we're 16 whatever hours ahead. So now it's my birthday in America, in Canada, in the UK. So you guys can still wish me a happy birthday. You can still smash the like button. And you can subscribe if you haven't already. And join us in the free Discord, you know? Because we're a great community. We're all about having fun. Good laugh. Swearing. But, you know, keeping it somewhat under control. But sharing the charts. Helping each other extract profits and grow a community. That's what we're all about here, is helping each other. So thank you guys for all your continued support. We've been growing pretty rapidly. I appreciate you guys so much. Now let's look at Link. Link has come down from this massive dump, and it is in this sideways range, right? We can see very keen sideways range, point of control. It is above the point of control. Let's celebrate for Link, right? We were looking at these levels from before. We can pull this new level here. And we can see with Link, the bulk of the trading has been done in the middle here, right? So we're going to draw a box around this right here. This is going to be our level to be watching. We'll take that box, we'll pull it sideways, and we'll be like, okay, this is our range. Congratulations. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to zoom into this range. I'm going to see that, okay, we got a green dot. It's pushed us up to the 0 line. Can we get rejected from here? Absolutely, right? So it looks like we've come up twice with 2 reversal triangles. That looks very bearish to me, in my opinion, right? Double top, reversal, possible, right? So look for Link to possibly come back down, especially with these blue triangles, right? Reversal signals, right? So we'll go through Link. We'll look, okay, very similar, curling over. Red dot on the 10, red dot on the 6, double top, no divergence there. Now we're looking for a divergence. We can sort of see one here, right? We're looking for that divergence. No divergence, but very, very bearish market structure, looking like it's going to head downwards, right? So I'd be looking for a retrace here. We've come down to the bottom of this range that we marked out. Oops, I don't know what I just hit there. Let's go into the 1 hour. Yep, to the bottom of this range. Probably a fib from here to the top. Yep, 0.5 Fibonacci golden pocket here. That's the one. So yeah, look for this to curl over. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. You can look for a bounce here. If Bitcoin bounces, we'll look for a bounce here, right? Same deal as Gala. Just doesn't look as strong as Gala. It looks a lot weaker because of the double top. Because this high wasn't too much higher than this one, we'll definitely be looking for some sort of retracement down to this area here, where we'll be looking for a long. That would be our long position setup, targeting the highs at minimum, keeping the stop loss tight. But the main trade here, I believe, should be to look for some sort of retracement short off of here. So as we pop back up, look for us to come and continue downwards, right? So that's kind of my idea. That's how I would look to trade Chainlink. So I hope you're all doing well. Is there any other alts you want me to look at? I'm going to look at DOT, and then I'm going to get out of here. We'll go back to Matic, Ethereum if you guys want. Just let me know. Always here to help. Always here to share my ideas. Try to give you guys a better idea of what's going on in the markets. We can see Bitcoin. It doesn't have the volume that we once thought it did. It's coming down, though. So maybe we can get headed downwards, right? We're looking for a bounce off this level here. Can it happen? We'll see. This is pretty oversold area, right? Even on the lower term time frames. So can we get a bounce here? Possible long entry coming up on Bitcoin. Be careful. Practice good risk management, but it's not looking too much of a move. We got yellow X's continuation on the 3-minute. The 5-minute is saying not a heck of a lot. Starting to curl over on the 7. Short-term time frames here. Bitcoin is not looking like it's really ready to die yet. The volume's come in the last bit, but it doesn't look like it's totally ready to curl over. It looks like it's going to pop back up here. It's kind of like looking like a fake out to me. It's trying to reset right now. So be careful with trading out there. It is the weekend. Volume is low. We're getting a little bit of a move here. Possible long entry. Going over to .com. Let's go. So Dot has flipped this. We had the dump here. Continued downwards. It's popped back up. It's popped below here. This level here is very key. It has been the support to get out of this bearishness area, right? So we're going to look for a retracement down to this area and a reaction here as well. This area at 6.3, right? 6.3, we'll be looking to fire along and hopefully work our way back up. If we stay bullish, right? If we stay bullish, it is a weekend. Depending on which way Bitcoin decides to go this weekend. They will be putting in a weekly candle. We'll go over, wait 1 second. We'll hide all this stuff because, you know, we should be keeping our charts as clean as possible. We'll look at the weekly. And what does the weekly look like? I can bet you it looks like a bullish candle. Oh, yes, it does. So we can see that this weekly is immense. We have the giant wick down from before. So we can see the giant wick down from before. Oh, we're all going to go down into doomsday town. It didn't work. Massive pop back up. Huge orange/green candle, right? No matter how far, as long as this does not come below 25.2 area, I'm very, very bullish on Bitcoin, right? So we can see very simply that this looks like it wants to do something like this. So let's watch for that weekly candle. Let's look for a retracement, possibly down to this 25.2 area, but it does look very, very bullish, right? Massive pump. So with this on Dot, I'd be looking for a retracement down and possibly a bounce, right? A possible bounce off of this $6.30. So be very cautious with Dot, but look for that bounce. Practice good risk management. Be legendary like you guys always are. Thank you for all your support. I appreciate you guys. You guys are legends. So look at this. Our Matic shorts. We had this level of $1.25. It has worked out magically. You can see here multiple rejections. Great short entries. Bada boom. Look at that. Look at us killing it. Double top on Matic. Can we see more lows? Well, let's see. We got this level here below us that we're looking to hold at $1.17. I'd be more cautious and go with this $1.15 area and look for a reaction on the price. Many ideas, many levels to be respected. Ethereum is doing its own thing. We have a level, or we have a date on April 12th for this unstaking event in Ethereum. Will it be bullish or bearish? Are we looking at a security, or are we looking at a beautiful, beautiful project such as a layer 1 Ethereum? So we're looking for a bounce off of these lows. We've come up. We got key levels down below us here. Ethereum's doing its own thing. It's kind of broken away from the pack. It's not doing the very common looking double top. It's very much making a higher high. So look for a retracement and continue upwards into the beautiful outer space. I hope this is helping you guys. I hope you're doing well. It's Sunday here in Australia. We celebrated a birthday. We went skydiving yesterday. We'll end the video with the skydiving clip. if you all want. Because we're here. We're doing it. We're extracting profits. We'll be watching the Bitcoin. We'll be live in the Discord all day long, trying to help you guys. We'll be sharing these charts. As long as we're here, we're staying in the markets, we're practicing good risk management, we can extract the profits. We can work together by helping each other become more profitable. We're looking for a bounce here on the corn. Can we get it? Let's see. Have an utterly good day, everyone. Thank you for being here, Nomad Dad. Nomad Dad in the chat. This is my don't forget to like and subscribe video. Over a beautiful beach in Wollongong. Wollongong, I think that's how you say it. Have you ever heard of a Wollongong? Wollongong? Wollongong. That's where I jumped out of a plane. I jumped out of a plane in Wollongong. Don't smoke a bong in Wollongong. Jake, we all be going. We're gonna do an otter, degen otter skydive all together. We're gonna do it one day, like Superman. I wanted to do the Superman, but they wouldn't. They wouldn't let me. I was like, "Can I Superman?" It's a shark. Oh, what a rush. What a rush. We're all going to go skydiving. Base jumping. It's more otter degen life. Thank you guys for being part of this community. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for your support. Thank you for being here. Oh, they pulled the chute. I was looking up, checking the chute to make sure it was deployed properly. Pronounced Wollongong. Wollongong. Thank you, Nomad Dad, for keeping me straight. They skipped the part with my booger. I got to pull the strings and stuff. I was pulling the... Woohoo! Oh, yeah. What a view. Living a good life, you know? That's what it's all about. Look at this. We got the reset of the VWAP. This could hold us down, my friends. Yes, we're getting a little bit of a pump back up here, a little bit of a retracement. This could hold us down, though, the VWAP reset. Make sure to always note when your VWAP reset is. You can see that the VWAP reset happens quite often. So you got to be careful of all these time frames, and when the VWAP resets, make sure to always mark them out so you know when is it going to change, so that this volume weighted price, average price, will be affecting. You can see here on the way up, the VWAP was much respected throughout. It stayed above, right? Now we've kind of traded sideways through it, so thanks, Nomad Dad. You got me. It was so much fun. So it looks like we're doing a bit of a bear flag or a bull flag here. Right? Bit of a bull flag. To me, I'm not jumping into a trade just yet. I'm just going to relax, help you guys. If you guys need anything, don't forget to join us in the free Discord. I'm going to get going. I hope you all have a wonderful, safe evening. Be safe out there. Much love to every single one of you. Thank you so much for coming and joining and liking and subscribing. I appreciate you. I'll see you guys in the next one tomorrow. Peace out. Much love. God bless. Bye. Mrs. Otter, what's for breakfast? Skydive and bowl of cereal at the same time? Yeah. No milk. We need milk though. Okay. Bye.